Hello everyone, Vincent here from HDTV Test here. I'm in Las Vegas for CES and this is my hotel room overlooking the strip. Now by the time you watch this video, TCL would have announced its new 2019 televisions at its CES 2019 press conference, and I want to give you a quick rundown of what in my opinion is the most exciting announcement from TCL, namely the Roku TV 8 series, which is the highest performing television from the company. Now this new TCL 8 series will have a native 8K resolution of 7680 x 4320 pixels, which is basically 4 times the number of pixels on your regular 4K TV. Now, most of you videophiles out there will know that resolution isn't everything. And so to top it up, to improve things even further, TCL has managed to implement a mini LED backlighting on the 8 series, which the company will market as quantum contrast or Q contrast technology. Now, with regards to mini LED, I think it is probably wise for us to try and talk about the difference between mini LED that TCL is going to implement on the Roku TV 8 series and the micro LED technology that Samsung actually showed off at its first look TV event yesterday evening. And micro LED, as I mentioned in my Samsung video, is a self-emissive technology. So it can have true blacks, it can have very wide viewing angles, and it also uses inorganic material, so it will be more resistant to burn-in and will have a longer lifespan than other organic self-emissive technologies such as OLED. But micro LED stuff is still far in the future, because what the engineers need to do is to try and miniaturize the size of the LED small enough to be packed into a smaller space to achieve 4K or even 8K resolution. And so we are not going to be able to see a consumer version, at least in 2019, in my opinion, because the technology, although it is promising, it is still in the developmental phase, and the brains behind this technology is still trying to find some ways to actually commercialize it, make it available for mass production, and also at a price that is relatively affordable to consumers out there. Now that's micro LED, but mini LED is a transitional step between existing FALD or full array local dimming LED LCD and micro LED, which is going to be self-emissive. So mini LED, what it means is that it is still an LCD TV, but it is going to use a lot of very small LEDs to replace the backlight. So think of it like a full array local dimming LED LCD on steroids. So with normal full array local dimming or FALD LED LCD televisions, you get probably at most hundreds of independently dimmable zones. But with mini LED technology, you can basically pack enough LEDs into a screen size of, let's say, maybe 75 inches or 85 inches that will allow you to have up to thousands of local dimming zones. But I think the operative word here is up to, the bane of any Black Friday or Boxing Day shoppers out there. I don't know how many times I have actually walked into a shop advertising up to 50% off, only to leave disappointed because most of the items are only discounted by 10%. So I think it is wise for us to try and keep our expectations in check. From the way TCL has worded its press release, they are going to gradually increase the number of local dimming zones over the years, but hopefully even on the 8 series, which is going to be the first generation of mini LED televisions, we can still see a substantial improvement in contrast performance, deeper blacks and brighter whites than your normal FALD LED LCDs out there. So that is the mini LED side of things covered. Now let's talk about color. And on the Roku TV 8 series, TCL has implemented quantum dot technology Obviously, they are using the marketing name of quantum contrast to sell this television, and quantum actually refers to quantum dot color technology rather than any other YouTube channels. So the implementation or the inclusion of quantum dot technology can allow for a greater expression of colors, especially at higher peak brightness. So in other words, a higher color volume on the TCL 8 series. TCL also said that the Roku TV 8 series will have the latest HDMI standard to support 8K content playback. So in my opinion, this means HDMI 2.1. To sum up, right, the TCL 8 series will have 8K, it will have mini LED, it will have quantum dot or QLED, and it will have HDMI 2.1. And these specifications, when you actually put them together, should be appealing to any video enthusiasts out there who, for one reason or another, are not keen on OLED technology. So good on TCL on that front. Now, in today's press conference, TCL hasn't managed to give us any indication of price and availability. And let's talk about price in the first place. I hope it is not going to be too extortionate when the 8 series go on sale, because TCL is one of only 3 TV brands to have complete vertical integration. By complete vertical integration, I mean TCL is one of the only 3 TV brands in the world that can manufacture and use its own backlight, its own panel, its own module, and its own TV sets without needing to buy from any other third-party vendors. And if you know the 2 other TV brands with complete vertical integration, feel free to comment in the YouTube section below to show off to everyone how clever you are. And there's nothing wrong with showing off your intelligence, because I do it all the time in it. So that's the pricing side of things. Now, in terms of availability, we understand that TCL is going to prepare the Roku TV 8 series on sale in the USA sometime this year at screen sizes of 75 inches or larger. But because I'm from the UK and I represent the European region, well, at least to a certain extent, I don't know whether there will be a similar situation like the 6 series where people in the USA get a superior version, whereas we in the UK and other European countries, we get a watered down version that is nowhere close to the American model. And let's be honest here, nobody likes sloppy seconds, at least not within my circle. We will be visiting the TCL stand tomorrow, and we'll try to speak to one of the company executives, and we'll bring you more information maybe in a later video. If you found this video useful, please click the like button and subscribe to the HDTV Test YouTube channel for more breaking CES news like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.